Hi guys! I am back, as in back in the United States, as in back at home, as in back in my apartment. I have been traveling an incredible amount the last couple of months, and it's been an amazing experience, but it's a little bit nice to sleep in my own bed and see my cats and my boyfriend. And, just stay put for a little while. So I decided since I am staying put, I would do a little bit of a video update. The last one I did, I was actually in Moscow, about to head out to New York Comic Con, and haven't really had a chance to do much blogging or writing or anything since then. So New York Comic Con was amazing. I evidently brought bad weather with me to London and Moscow, so I was really happy that New York was beautiful and sunny. Unfortunately, it's not like that at the moment, so my heart goes out to everybody who's lost homes or property or very unfortunately loved ones in New York and New Jersey right now. I hope you guys are going to be back on your feet soon. But the convention was beautiful. It was wonderful. The archery experience was really fun. I suck at archery, it turns out. I'm hoping to get a video put together from the community event that we did very soon, so you guys can kind of see. The community came out and we did an archery competition together, we did some lunch together, so it was like webmasters and forum moderators and forum members, and it was really, really cool. Yes, it was really nice to meet them in person because I didn't have a chance to really meet anyone last year when I came out. The art auction went awesome. We ended up with 10 pieces of art. We ended up raising almost $4,000 for Child's Play charity, so that was very, very exciting. And then so New York Comic Con ended and I came home and had a panic attack because I got home from New York Comic Con on a Tuesday, and then immediately 1 week later I was leaving for a convention in Bogota, Colombia called SOFA, which I'm very honored to have been invited to as a guest cosplayer. So I knew that I wanted, as soon as I was invited to SOFA, I knew I wanted to complete a new costume, and so I started working on it about a month ago in terms of like the armor and bits and pieces and props, but it still came down to the last minute no matter how hard I tried to plan because I was gone for 30 days. So, the final week before SOFA, it was just nonstop working, finishing painting till 3 a.m. every night, layering, distressing, burning in battle damage, cutting and dyeing leather, but everything came together much in part thank you to my leather working mentor. I hope he doesn't mind me calling that, but a friend, Thomas Ignatius. He has been teaching me kind of the ins and outs of leathers and getting me addicted to Tandy Leather Factory. And I brought all my pieces together, the skirt pieces and the top pieces, and he used his magic to put together the corset with me playing assistant and cutting pieces and running them over to him, and then he was using his industrial sewing machine to work it together. So I can actually show it to you. I think it turned out really well. So all the armor, you can't really see the detailing normally, but here's the skirt pieces. Cut out of a hide of leather, dyed. These are Wonderflex pieces, not actual metal, distressed. So that Tom helped me with this. You see how beautiful the job he did up top. And then I brought it home and added the detailing, the rivets, distressed it, put on the crest and so on. So it was finished, last minute. The other panic attack I had was trying to figure out how to transport Anya Stroud, my Gears of War costume, my new Wonder Woman costume, and then San from Princess Mononoke across the world. So thank you to United Airlines for not ruining anything of mine and being really helpful when it came to transporting everything and giving me information of what I could and couldn't ship. Because it's kind of nerve-wracking, like shipping giant guns and like fake grenades across the world. But everything showed up fine. So I left for Bogota. I arrived at SOFA immediately. The people were so incredible. The convention staff were amazing and accommodating and friendly. The people in Bogota were just very, very warm and welcoming. The food there, incredible. I think that fruit may have been ruined for me pretty much anywhere else in the world because I feel like I could never have better, fresher fruit and such diversity in fruit than in Colombia. But yeah, it was an amazing experience. So Tuesday I got in, I crashed out immediately. I had no energy left. And then Wednesday I had this incredible, crazy opportunity of being I presented an award at the Shock Awards, which is a music festival award show in Bogota, and you know, there were tons of famous artists there and musicians, and they wanted me to dress up as Anya Stroud and give out an award on stage, so I did, and I got to stomp the red carpet. I even did a fashion police, you know, little entry where they asked me, who are you wearing? It's like, Anya Stroud. So it was interesting. I think it was a little bit of not a fish out of water, but I definitely stood out. So a lot of people were asking to take photos with me, and one very, very famous singer from Brazil actually walked up to me and said, Gears of War 3, awesome! And a lot of other people thought I was from Halo, so it was really cool to see that he was, you know, he knew his gaming stuff, so I thought that was neat. So that was an awesome experience on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday were the actual convention. Again, we had amazing weather. Thursday, I wore Princess Mononoke, something a little bit more comfortable and fun. Friday, I debuted Wonder Woman. It was like a mild, I was so nervous wearing it for the first time. And there's still a few bits that are a little bit uncomfortable, things I need to fix or adjust in the armor, shape a little bit better. But for the most part, I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. People really seem to like it, and I can't wait to shoot it for real. You know, I want to do something like on a vista with the sun setting in the background, and I think that'll be really cool. So Thursday and Friday were pretty mellow, just hanging out, taking pictures with people, really awesome. Saturday and Sunday I had the opportunity to judge some cosplay contests, and I must say that I know a lot of people told me that the cosplay scene in Colombia and in Bogota is kind of budding, but I was so impressed with the caliber of cosplay there. You guys are amazing, so much talent. Yeah, there were definitely some incredible standout costumes there that could compete on a world stage, so I'm very, very impressed with that. And then by the end of the weekend, we got the numbers in, and it's funny because I feel such a sense of pride, even though I was just a cosplay guest and only there for a short period of time, but they got the numbers back in, and last year they had 25,000 or something visitors, and this year they had 50,000 visitors, so it's so exciting to see that the gaming and comics and anime and all these things that we love are really bringing people together, and that there was obviously a desire and a need for that. So congratulations to Sofa. Thank you guys so much for inviting me. I didn't have much time to shop, but I did manage to pick up a few cute pieces. Look at my little scarf. I love it. It's so cute. What else about Sofa? Oh, one really cool thing is that Tom, my leatherworking friend, also happened to have a Lancer that he was selling. So for Anya, I got to bring a new Lancer. I got to bring the retro one with, which is fun, because now I have both the normal Lancer and the retro Lancer. The bayonet's missing. It's somewhere in my clothing that I have not unpacked yet, so I still need to do some of that. I think that is it for now. The only thing I want to mention is that recently Sebastian and I moved into a 3-bedroom apartment, and so now I have my own space. So you can kind of see a little bit of it here. This is my nerd space. There's my desk that I'm going to be doing a lot of working on props and so on at, and then I'll do a little tour later, maybe in a couple weeks when I'm finished organizing everything, and I'll show off some of the oddities that I've collected over the years at Game Informer or at Crystal Dynamics, and all the junk that I've bought and collected, but I want to get more organized. Yeah, so I think that's everything, except for one other totally random weird request. So this morning, my cousin actually posted on my wall a picture of me tattooed on someone, and that's just like, that's mind-blowing. So, I posted on my Facebook and Tumblr, and I'll probably link to it in the comments. If any of you know who this person is, let me know. I'd love to thank them for appreciating the shoot that they pulled it from. It was a Day of the Dead shoot. It was really cool, and for appreciating the work that the makeup artist and photographer and I did. It's unbelievably flattering. So I'd love to know who it is. I know who the tattoo artist is, and he is incredible. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go and do a little bit of relaxing then. So it was nice to talk to you guys all again, and until next time.